Previously on Irish Wilds, we were en route to Lough Ouler, but stopped up at an old mine called the Hero Mines. Dating from the turn of the 19th century, Thomas Weaver, the manager of Avoca Mines, was commissioned by the government to undertake a survey of gold in County Wicklow. Not long after the 1798 rebellion, he discovered a rich vein of lead ore in the Glendassan Valley. Weaver, in partnership with local investors, established the Glendalough Mining Company. In 1828, the Mining Company of Ireland took over the Glendassan mines and bought Weaver's shares. The price of lead varied on the open market. However, when the mines prospered, the mining company invested in buildings, equipment, and machinery. In 1826, a road was constructed, and on it, a railway track for wagons was also laid. This extended 126 feet into the mines. Dressing floors for separating the ore was built on site as well. The Hero Mines was initially opened to a distance of 30 feet in 1828. Given that mining is such a hazardous activity, it is remarkable that there were only 3 recorded fatalities over the 150-year lifetime of the Glendalough mines. George Reed was killed in 1864 and Thomas Devlin in 1875. The exact causes of their deaths is unknown. Over 80 years passed until the final fatality occurred on the 22nd of January 1957. Jim Manor and his colleague Robbie Carter were drilling into the rock when tragedy occurred. The drill somehow struck a piece of dynamite, and an explosion instantly killed Jim Manor and seriously injured Robbie Carter. The Canadian Mining Company, which had taken over the mines in 1956, was not successful in locating the expected amount of lead, and this, along with the fatal accident in January 1957, was the main reasons the mine finally closed in the June of that year. After our short visit at the Hero Mines, we quickly made our way to the summit of Lough Ouler and mapped out our route, and now in search of base camp. This is where our adventure continues.
We're off on our adventures.
Stop it. Look how calm it is here.
I know.
Yeah, we got lucky.
One thing I'll say though is how the f are we getting all this shit over that?
Will be all gone.
Huh?
Majority of it will be all gone.
What do you mean?
There's just food. As soon as we get to the camp.
Where are we camping though?
We are going straight on ahead and then we're turning right. This
Camp
road
somewhere
will
in the
bear
valley?
left. This road will bear left. And we're going straight ahead. There'll be an opening from the forest, you'll see them. We're going straight on ahead. And we walk 200 meters up that way.
So we're basically going up into that valley.
In the middle of that, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
You want an adventure?
Yep.
You're getting it.
How are you?
How you doing? Ah, not too bad.
Are you mad or what?
Little bit.
There's a warning for snow and frost all next night.
Oh yeah.
You know that?
Yeah.
That's the plan.
I give him my full blessing of that.
Thanks very much. See ya. Do you want the good news or the bad news?
Start off with the bad.
Bad news is every living tree around here is potentially at dead risk. Yeah, we might be crushed.
Good news.
Other bad news is you're gonna get your feet wet. Good news is I found a spot. The best of a bad bunch really. It's not gonna be a comfortable night, but it's gonna be a safe night. Yeah, we can either, this bend goes that way, we can either go that way, or we can go that way. I reckon if we go that way, and you follow me to the thing.
Alright,
Because there's a decent little spot.
I've got a feeling that you did this.
No, I didn't go nearly that far. No. You see as far as you can see there,
Yeah.
you just take a little left.
Alright, so that's 200 meters.
Yeah.
Cool.
But you are going to get your feet wet. I mean, even my awesome boots, my feet are wet. It's complete marshland in there. There's no dry ground.
Sesame! Hey! Alright guys, so we've set up camp and we're now making some food. So Jared's getting the stove ready and we're gonna have us some bacon.
Sausages, all that other good stuff.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah! And then Kool-Aid guy just breaks in.
Oh no! Come on, yes.
I was like, where's the camera going? I was like, where's it gone? Alright, no. There we go.
Like bury the leg in the ground a little bit.
Alright, that should do. No, I just didn't angle it properly. So the leg's actually holding it. Alright! We managed to build like a tiny little fence. It's got loads of holes in it, but at the end of the day, everything is wet. Absolutely wet. But we got some food.
My hand is now wet.
We got some food.
Yep.
We got
drinks.
drinks. And we got some bacon and some rashers going. Is it?
Bacon and rashers?
Yeah, that's bacon and that's rasher. And there's sausages too.
More bacon, more shrimp.
Ah. More too. Took me a second to figure out what it is.
What fucking language is that again?
Oh.
The language of the gays.
Nothing against French people.
Just the gays. No, I don't mean that. I don't mean that. Okay.
Loads of like LGBT people coming out there.
I think this fire needs a little bit more pizzazz. No, don't you? It doesn't need any more pizzazz.
No, not really.
Okay. Plenty of pizzazz.
Before anybody starts saying that, oh, well, you're doing it in a wooded area and you've got loads of wood around you that's flammable. Everything around us is wet.
Not only that, it's contained.
Yeah.
It's a stove. But unless I happen to go kick, spill, throw, then light something over here, it's going to stay where I put it. You know what I mean?
It's fairly stable. I'm not sure if you can see that. Hold on. I need to move it down a bit. There we go.
Hey look, the rules for, as far as I know, the rules in the national park are no campfires and no charcoal barbecues.
Oh. This is neither.
This is neither of those. It's a wood burning camp stove. It's self-contained little thing. I mean, we have a big 2.5 gallon jug of water, so if things do get out of hand,
Yeah.
we're alright. Cheers.
Cheers, everyone. Well, this is...
In Ireland, it's bad luck to cheers and then not drink.
Yeah, that's why I took a swig earlier on. He said cheers. I said cheers and then took a
Yes,
swig.
let's take a three again.
It's bad luck, people. Bad luck.
And not only is it bad luck, it's kind of, bad manners. It's like, cheers! Oh, you then. Sausages are sausages.
Alright.
I think 4 is enough for now.
I've got my fork.
That's a 2.
Took.
More bacon. That cooked enough for you?
Sausages only need to be 60 degrees. Oh wait, was it 60 degrees Fahrenheit? I can't remember, but it'll have to be 60 something inside temperature as opposed to outside temperature. If they're heated all the way through, it doesn't matter how raw they are, they're still good.
Don't listen to him. Cook your food.
Again, a little bit of a fun factor. Irish people love their things charred. Absolutely charred. How do you like your steak? Medium rare. Comes out well done.
Rare. I like a rare steak. I like crispy rashers. I like a rare juicy steak. I like cooked sausages. I like them to be a little bit browner than that, not too much.
If you go to a restaurant and ask for medium rare, you'll get, relatively cooked. It'll still be pink in the middle, but yeah.
And don't get me wrong, everything he said is absolutely true. My ma is, whenever she goes to and gets a steak, she'll get it well done. And she'll specify to cremate it. And it'll come back, and it'll be ever so slightly pink in the middle, and she'll send it back. Only when it comes back like a little hockey puck, then she'll eat it. And that's typical Irish. But no, I love a steak where it's meant to be enjoyed.
Yeah. Well,
That's one thing we have to do, steaks.
there's German rare, French rare, and then there's Irish. Which
Irish
is,
rare is black.
yeah, it's like charred, pretty much. Don't believe us? Go to any restaurant, ask for a medium rare or rare steak, and you'll get it back cooked. Go to Germany, ask for rare. There'll be a bit,
You want to cook the rest of the sausages?
go for it. They'll look at you and go, are you sure?
Me, that's perfectly done sausage.
Yeah, and charred. But when you bite it,
Put yours next to mine. Is that charred, ladies and gentlemen? Tell me in the in the comments.
On the side there. Turn around. Turn around. That's crisp. That's crispy. Crispy.
Same colour as your damn sausage, Chris.
No, you haven't put better getting into it yet. You know when the winds are down. Sausages.
That's a sausage, that's not charred.
I'm
That's now
Jared.
a beaver.
I'm Jared. I like my sausages. Crunch, crunch.
Too strong.
Just the way I like it.
Nice and painful. It's the old Catholic guilt. Your food's not hurting you, or you're enjoying your food, you're doing it wrong.
Oh, man. We said this in all of our reviews before. You're better off when you're going out camping out in the wilderness to have multiples of everything.
Yep.
Because redundancy and having things that you wish you should have had
Yeah.
in the event of emergency.
Like for me, it comes
It's
from
bad.
experience, because I spent about 8 years in the Scouts and the Cubs, and there's just so many times where you'd be out for days on end, and you'd be like, I wish I had brought that extra pair of socks, or I wish I had that extra light source, or I wish I had something to sharpen my knife, or I wish I had this, I wish I had that. And now I'm carrying around an 80 kilo pack, because I'm just like, I need everything. I don't want to be stuck without.
This is why we're trying to streamline the way that we camp, and this is all still a learning experience for all of us.
Yeah.
So the
Yeah,
better
you
that we
want
get
some
at
pre-made
this.
sausages?
Yeah, well.
Sorry, it's good.
Oh, cheers, man. Cheers for the sausages. So, this is how the sausages sound. Hey everybody, how's it going? Okay, you can see that we're actually in camp. We set up camp. It's great. However,
There's a bit of a fork in the road that we've come to.
yeah. So when we were climbing up here, we met a hill walker who was walking back down, and he basically said to us,
Is there braver men than I, is what he said.
"Yeah, it's gonna be cold and it's gonna be snowy."
Yeah, he said there's going to be frost on the ground by tonight, and the wind's going to pick up.
Yeah.
That was the first warning we got.
So we were like, don't worry, that's what our channel's about, is going
we
out
can
in the
handle
wild. Yeah, we can handle this. However,
Oh, famous last words.
However, we ended up getting a phone call there, and our friend there said that, it's gonna get really windy and it's gonna get really icy.
Yeah, apparently it's a yellow to orange
Weather
weather warning.
Yeah. So we thought, okay, we need to start thinking of what we should do. And as we were trying to plan out what to do, the missus, we got another call from the missus. And yeah, she basically said
she
to
put
me,
the fear of God in his face.
yeah, she was like, it's gonna snow.
It's going to start snowing heavily from about 8 or 9 o'clock tonight. It's 5:45 now, which gives us about 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah, so, and
before it starts, but it's going to go all the way through until tomorrow morning, is what she said.
Yeah, and to make a very long story short, we're in the middle of the Wicklow Mountains. And
it's the Wicklow Gap, which is the highest part of the Wicklow Mountains.
So we're going to get snowed in. And not only that, if it starts to snow, the roads will be slippy. And since we're at the top of it all, we're going to be going downhill. And if you saw any of the footage beforehand, you'll notice that there's massive steep drops. And not only that, there's no barriers to keep you.
Yeah, if you saw, what was it, our second video with all the fog?
Mm-hmm.
Same road, same place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to rethink everything because it's gonna get really dangerous now, and we need to pack up and start thinking of moving on and probably do this somewhere else if we end up doing it somewhere else. We'll have to figure it out and make a plan. But we'll keep you guys in the loop and hopefully catch you soon. So see you in a bit.
And won't be dead.
Hopefully not. Fingers crossed. All right. See you guys in a bit.
We're back.
Hey, how's it going? Okay, so yeah, it got really dangerous for us to stay out because there was a weather warning and we got 3 different people to tell us that we shouldn't be out there. So
it's not like we're ringing people up going, hey, give us a weather report, which, you know, that would be a smart thing to do, but you know, it's just people that know we're out decided to give us a call and be like, here, shit's looking kind of bad.
Yeah.
So we don't really know what the plan is now. We're heading back to mine, probably gonna have a cup of coffee and chill out for a minute. I didn't sleep last night, so I'm absolutely wrecked.
Yeah. So yeah, that's put our camping trip and adventure trip on a bit of a quick halt.
Yeah.
So, you know, when somebody warns you once, you can take it on the chin. Taking it and get a second person telling you to not be out there, you know.
Maybe pay attention.
Yeah.
The third person tells you, then
you gotta go.
Yeah, just don't take the chance.
Yeah.
Because what are the odds those 3 people are wrong and you're right? You know what I mean?
So
but don't get me wrong, I wanted to stay out.
yeah.
Suicidal or not.
It would have been great content for us to be out there in the crazy weather, but it's just not worth it.
No, it's the reality of it. It's basically, if we go out there, or we stayed out there, we wake up tomorrow and there's 4 feet of snow, we're stuck there until the snow f***s off, because this car won't be able to handle it.
Yeah.
Not those roads, not with that weather.
Mm-hmm. And it's all downhill, and as I mentioned earlier on, there is no barriers to keep you on the road.
That was a little bit of the grass back. It's not going to stop you. I'll give you a bit of ramp over the cliff.
Well,
it's not going to stop you.
At the end of the day, if you're going downhill and there's icy roads and there's a foot of snow in front of you, you know, anything can happen and it's dangerous.
God, I love it when people don't dim their full beams.
Yeah. It's like, hey, you know what? You can see my lights.
Hey, that guy did it.
You can see my lights from a distance.
Yeah.
And I'm going to keep my full beams on because, you know, it's fun to be blinded. And you can see, you know.
Or even worse, new cars, they come out and they have their full beams on and they go down to their half beams. And it's just as good as the full beams.
Still blinding you, but I wish this car had that, but you know.
That's alright, we'll get a fog light eventually.
Yeah.
Get one of those setups for a big
semi truck
And little mini spotlights.
yeah. So yeah, that's the crack.
Yeah, that's the update of what's gone on. Unfortunately, it would, as I mentioned there, it would have been good content for us to stay out and be stupid and man up on that weather, but
Yeah.
it's not good juju.
No, I mean it sounds stupid, but when you laugh in the face of Mother Earth, she tends to slap you around the place like a little.
But thank you again for watching, and we'll see you on the next episode, hopefully.
Yep.
So take it easy.
Peace.